Oh, looks like my face is gone again. That's okay. We're still going to do this. So today we're doing energy transformation card sort. Hopefully you went through and answered these questions first. You could have looked at your notes from yesterday. The number one says, what type of energy is represented in the picture? And the picture we have here is a battery. And if you remember, batteries have chemical energy in them. So hopefully you said chemical energy right there. Now that chemical energy turns into electrical energy, but it doesn't have the battery in anything. So the type of energy we see right there is just chemical energy. Okay. Next we've got a bell. And a bell, when it is rung, makes noise. So noise is sound energy. I didn't put mechanical energy in here because it doesn't really say that we move it, and that's where the mechanical comes in. But if you did, I can see it. If you didn't, you probably got this whole question right. Okay? So bell, sound energy. Here we have a man on a bicycle. What type of energy is represented in this picture? We have mechanical energy in this picture because if he's on a bicycle, we can tell he's moving. He's not standing still. That's mechanical energy. Number 4 says an atomic bomb. What type of energy is represented in this picture? Nuclear energy is what is represented right here in this atomic bomb. So it isn't blowing up. Doesn't have any fire coming out of it. So right there, we've got nuclear energy. Number 5 says coal. So what type of energy is represented in coal? And coal, believe it or not, is chemical energy because there's a bunch of energy stored in the bonds of coal. Now, if things start getting wild whenever we start heating it up and burning it, that's when we can turn it into other things. But right here, we're looking at the coal in the picture, and that's chemical energy. Next, we've got a gas stove, and it's on. See, it says that it's on right there. So what type of energy is represented here? Well, in this picture, we've got a couple different things happening. So if the gas stove is turned on, we can see the flame. That flame is giving off light. So that would be radiant energy. And if a gas stove is on, we have a flame. We can feel that heat if we put our hands close to it. So we've got thermal energy. So there's 2 different types of energy right there for number 6. Number 7 is gasoline, and it's being put in a car. Well, what type of energy is in gasoline? Chemical energy, that's right. Chemical energy and gas, there's a whole bunch of energy stored in the bonds of gasoline, and that is chemical energy, my friends. Number 8 is an iron. If you've never seen an iron before, we use these to smooth the wrinkles out of our clothes. We plug them in, they get really hot, and we run them over to our clothes. Well, the fact that they get hot makes them thermal energy, and we plug them into the wall, they're electrical. So that could be electrical energy too, depending on how you think about it. So I put both of them right here, and to get the question right, you probably have to put both too. Number 9 is lightning. Well, what type of energy is represented in lightning? We've got a couple different things happening here. Lightning is hot. So if a person gets struck by lightning, they're probably going to have burns on their skin. So we put thermal energy here. And lightning is made up of an electrical charge. So lightning is electrical as well. We could also say that it gives off light. You know, I might just fix that right now. So I'm going to put light right here too, or radiant energy, because lightning, if you've ever seen it, I'm sure you have, it's a big old bright light flash in the sky. So lightning could go under 3 different things: radiant, thermal, and electrical. Number 10, the sun. Ah, the beautiful sun. What type of energy is represented in the picture of the sun? Well, the sun has a lot going for it. The sun gives off light, so we can say it's radiant energy. It also gives off heat, and we feel that a lot, especially in the summertime here in Texas. Okay, so we've got thermal energy, and then the sun gets its energy itself from nuclear fission, so nuclear energy is always happening in the sun. Number 11, we have a picture of a tree. So what is happening in a tree? Quite a bit, actually. So we have mechanical energy. If you sat and watched a tree long enough, you would see that tree growing. So that's movement. So we're going to say mechanical energy. And I'm going to say chemical energy too, because I'm sure you've heard the word before. But what do trees do with sunlight? They turn that sunlight into energy, and that process is called photosynthesis. That is a chemical process. So these trees, any kind of plants that you see anywhere, they have mechanical energy and chemical energy because of that photosynthesis process that they're doing. They're turning sunlight into energy that that tree or the plant needs to grow. So there you go. Keep going below. We've got a couple more things for you to look at, some more questions for you to answer. Y'all are amazing, and I hope you have a wonderful day.